guys, I have been requested to do a full day of eating video. So before I get going on that, there are 3 things I want to tell you. One, I am cutting, so I'm about 2.5 weeks out from a meet in which I am cutting weight for. So with that being said, my calories and my macronutrients are poverty level. They are pretty low, which is not typical. I haven't cut since about 2 years ago when I did a women's physique competition. So this is not typical, which is good. So you guys will see me eating basically what I don't eat 300 days of the year, or eating how I don't eat 300 days of the year. I don't really change up my food choices or anything like that. Anyways, so at number 2, I do flexible dieting, which you just heard me say macronutrients. So flexible dieting is tracking calories, macronutrients, micronutrients, all that fun stuff. Macronutrients are your fats, your proteins, and your carbs. Each body needs a different amount of those 3, strongly based off of your body fat percentage, but it can also be found with your height, your weight, your age, activity levels, all that fun stuff. And so flexible dieting is not if it fits your macros or IIFYM, as a lot of people are familiar with, because of the fact that flexible dieting, so if it fits your macros, you basically can eat whatever you want as long as it fits your macros. With flexible dieting, there is a very strong importance on micronutrients, fiber, water, vitamins, minerals, and picking or choosing your foods based upon your micronutrient needs as well. So as you might lose weight following IIFYM or get shredded that way, your body's going to be deprived of your basic vitamins and minerals, obviously your micronutrients. Your body will be deprived of that if you are not making choices that have those items. So that's what flexible dieting is. Yes, you can still eat good foods that you like, that you enjoy, but you still want to make sure that you're choosing the foods 90% of the time that are healthier, just so you can get in your macros. So you're not eating Pop-Tarts all day, you're not eating ice cream all day, although you can, if you can fit those into your macros, you can have those so long that you hit your micronutrients, your fiber, your water, everything else first. And then the third thing, I also do intermittent fasting, especially in the morning. Especially when I am cutting, it helps me to psychologically have bigger meals. I'm not going to get into it a whole lot, but I will say that there's more information on intermittent fasting in my flexible dieting guide, and obviously there's information about flexible dieting in that guide. That's available on my website, and in there I tell you, so if you need any help at all or just want to learn more about flexible dieting, I just wrote a guide. It's about 30 pages long. It's pretty long, so it's more of a book. It's very scientific based, very research based. There is a lot of sources in there if you want to do some extra reading, but that is available on my website, and it tells you exactly how to calculate your calories, exactly how to calculate your macros, based on you, based on your body. It's not just something where you punch in your numbers on an internet calculator. It tells you why flexible dieting is superior for health, performance, and eating for the rest of your life. It tells you, so it doesn't just tell you how, it tells you why, which I think is very important. It's always important to be asking why you're doing things versus just being told what to do. So that is available on there. If you need extra help, so also in there are refeeds. I talk a little bit about micronutrients, supplements. So if you want to know what supplements I recommend and what they do, that's in there. There's a big section on refeed days. So just tons of information on there. Also, if you need extra help after reading that guide, If you need help doing meal planning, I offer that on my website, which is very important, especially to eat carbs around your training time. So like for example, with my intermittent fasting right now, I'll plug this right back in there. It's about 8:30. I've been up for a couple of hours. I have not eaten anything yet. And I will be working out at about 4. So I probably won't eat anything until about 10:30 or 11. And I won't eat any carbs until about 2 or 2:30 because my training time is 4. So there's a lot of discussion about eating around your training time in my flexible dieting guide. And also, so it tells you how to calculate out your macros and your calories and everything like that, and your refeed days. But if you need extra help, I have that available on my website too. So if you just need a professional opinion, there's that option available as well. So tons of help. Check out my website. Check it all out. Anyways, so that's the 3 things I wanted to let you guys know. I also offer, I have apparel on my website. So this is so see a little logo, Next Level. This is super nice. It's just like a warm-up hoodie. A little bit tighter, you can show off your muscles a little bit more, but it's nice it's casual, it looks, I mean, I'm pretty sure I wore it to Christmas, so it's casual, or it can be formal if you want it to be. I like to wear it, so I'm going to do cardio in a little bit. I like to wear it during cardio because it's a little bit tighter, gives some compression. I also wear it as I'm warming up for my lifts, so it's nice. It's available on my website as well. So yeah, check it out. And I am going to be making a shake here in a second, so I will show you the very first thing besides water that goes into my body each morning. I'm drinking 3 gallons of water a day, doing a water load. I recommend that an average person drink 1 to 2 gallons. If you start right away in the morning, no problem for you to hit 1 to 2 gallons. Anyways, so I like to start by putting a bunch of nutrients into my body, so micronutrients. That's the first thing I do when I wake up, which I haven't done yet. So I'm going to show you guys, I actually make a shake, and I'm going to show you guys that. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys here. I use MyNet Diary Pro. I bought the Pro version because it allows you to enter in your own macros. So I'm going to show you guys, here's how I track breakfast. Really cool feature, you can just go to copy recent because I eat very similar things every day. You saw the 4 ingredients that went in there, so I just checked those, save it, and there it is. So this shake right here, 1 gram of fat, 28 grams of carbs. It's probably all the carbs I'll eat before my pre-workout meal, and then 9 grams of protein. So another really cool thing is that it shows how many vitamins. So you can see that I'm already at my vitamin A intake for the day, vitamin C, vitamin K, and so on. So you can track all those, which is really important to track the macros like I was telling you earlier. Alright, so I chugged that. I don't waste any time. I just downed it. And I just wanted to talk to you about the 4 ingredients that were in there. So spinach, V8 vegetable juice, powdered greens, and Greek yogurt. Those 4 particular ingredients, it's not from a recipe I found online or anything like that. Those are 4 things that I specifically need to eat or drink in order to hit my micronutrients. So vitamin K, potassium, vitamin K, potassium, calcium, those are just a few that are in there, magnesium, amongst others that I am typically low on from my other food sources. So that's why I chose those. Like I said, once again, it wasn't from a recipe that I looked up. it was specifically the things that I need. So I would obviously recommend that everyone kind of do that based off of what micronutrients they need and then make their own food choices. No particular rhyme or reason why I blend them besides the fact that I don't really like eating vegetables. I put a little bit in my meals, as you'll see later throughout the day, but other than that, I don't eat a large amount of vegetables, so that's why I blend them. So you don't need to go out and buy like a juicer or anything like that. I just use a magic bullet, and like I said, no scientific thing that says blended up vegetables are better than eating them. Do whatever you like. Do whatever your preference is. If you like to eat salads, then eat salads. If you don't like vegetables, then blending them up is a really good option. Alright guys, it is about 10:30, so I'm going to break the fast. I'm going to have a protein bar. These are amazing. These are awesome if you crave sodium like me. And then I'm going to have some energy. I'm going to have a little something before I have my pre-workout meal. I have these, I'll show you. So these are really good. The macros are awesome. It's about 5 grams of fat, 18 grams of carbs, and 2 grams of protein. The sugar is really low, so only 11 grams. These are awesome. Alright, so my pre-workout is always very high carbs, so I usually go with cereal, almond milk, and then a big bowl of fruit. The Special K cereal is low fat, high carb, so I highly recommend that. And then there's my fruit. I am about to go hit up some squats and deads. I have some clients and classes to teach after my workout, so I'm going to bring my post-workout with me. I've got, let's see, about 3.5 ounces of chicken. I got some rice in there, some green beans, and that's all I will eat until I get home later. So I'm not crazy huge on post-workout like protein shakes, just because I would rather eat my calories. Do recommend them for those who can't eat after their workout. I personally am starving to death, so I like to get my protein through food sources as much as possible. But I didn't get home till later than expected. I was planning on eating a ground turkey meal, but I ended up eating a protein bar, so I'll show you that, because I just had one with me at the gym, so it was convenient. And then the only thing left in my macros after that was the second shake of the day that I normally have, so I'll show you guys that, what I put in that as well. Otherwise, that's all I ate. Let me show you here. So this is the protein bar that I had. These are hands down the best bars that I've ever eaten. So if you guys, all of the flavors are good. I haven't had a single flavor that I didn't like yet. This one is, I think, in my opinion, the best one. In my shake, I had 1 banana. Then I had some skim milk. It helps me get my potassium levels. And then I had some more spinach and a bunch of orange juice in there. So with the orange juice, this has lower sugar, but you can see all the macros in there that are very important. So magnesium is one of those that I have a hard time getting, so that's why. Anyways, that concludes everything I ate yesterday. I think I showed you guys all of it. As you can tell, with flexible dieting, you can kind of move things around. You know, if things don't go as planned, like I was planning on having a ground turkey meal, but because I didn't get home till later, ended up my workout took longer. I ended up staying and talking with clients for a really long time. So, you know, I had a protein bar with me and I ate it and I didn't stress about it. I, you know, planned accordingly and switched things around. So that's the beauty of flexible dieting. you don't have to worry about, I guess it takes the anxiety and the stress out of if you don't have a meal with you, or if certain things don't go according to plan. You can be flexible. So that's the beauty of flexible dieting. That's why I'm a very I have a very strong opinion that that's the superior way of eating, you know, for performance, health, and life. So, like I was saying at the beginning of this video, if you guys need any help, with learning more about flexible dieting, just trying to figure out what it is, check out my guide. If you need help calculating your macros, I have that on there. If you need some sort of guidance as far as a meal plan goes with flexible dieting, I also offer that on my website. And then I do offer nutritional coaching. So I basically guide your hand through the entire process. So check that out on my website. I'll maybe do another one of these when I'm not on poverty macros. We will see. So I'll, you know, be eating probably 400 more calories. I could also show you guys a refeed day too. Those are very interesting. So yeah, well, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what else you'd like to see.